When I was with him, I understood now. He was like, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to do that. This is exactly what I want you to do. And our goal was just to win the fight. Come back to world-class boxing gym as a winner. And I've done that, and now we're building once again. One thing though is hot, but only snowflakes complain about the heat.
I got this little fan on me. If it weren't for that, bro, I swear to I'll be dreading. You can buy a fucking aircon and bitch it out, or fucking open the door, get some fresh breeze, and you train through it and you get stronger mentally.
Is it like a sparring for AJ?
Right, get back in, get his eye in.
Yes. Because AJ, I hear, make a lot of work, hard work. First test, it's like a big fight with Greedy Belly.
Greedy Belly.
Yeah, Tyson. Oh. Hey, Greedy, how are you? You ready? I know.
I can stay here for a long time. So that's my driving force at the minute is, yo, how much better can I get?
Anthony Joshua is entering the final stage of war preparation, and behind closed doors, he is building the power, speed, and mindset needed to silence Kristian Prenga.
Physically, it was challenging, but mentally, if I would have told myself, like, at any stage to stop, my body was happy to just give up. So,
under the guidance of Alexander Usyk's team, the man who once ruled the heavyweight division stands behind Joshua, pushing him through the toughest sessions of his career.
Because it's the experience as well. I know what I'm doing, and I've got people around me who know what they're doing. So coming together, I'm like, we can create some magic here. But I do think about it as well, and I actually want to get better. This camp wasn't about anything other than improving my boxing skills. So like, let's get in camp and let's actually improve as a boxer. I'm not about getting fit, not about trying to prove anything to anyone and like asking myself why I'm here. I belong here, and I think I can get better. If I put the work in, I can definitely improve as a fighter.
Usyk has full confidence in Joshua and believes he is turning into a beast for Prenga. After witnessing his progress in training, he says fighting Prenga is like a sparring session and not a tough challenge, because the real big fish to fry is Tyson Fury.
Because obviously you were so kind and he came here and trained, and you wrote on your wall, AJ Undisputed 2027. He just announced his fight July 25th on DAZN. How do you see that going for him, and obviously the Tyson Fury fight? You know, what do you kind of wish for him, and what's the plan?
My opinion, AJ win.
Okay.
Is it like a sparring for AJ?
Right, get back in, get his eye in.
Yes. Because AJ, I hear, make a lot of work, hard work. First test, it's like a big fight with Greedy Belly.
Greedy Belly.
Yeah, Tyson. Oh. Hey, Greedy, how are you? This is I do this maybe.
Inside the camp, Joshua speaks about the very motivation Usyk is giving him, insisting his ultimate goal is hunting big dogs, while this fight with Prenga is nothing to worry about.
That's a big character dangling in front of my face. So yeah, now we're here. That's why you can see I'm putting in a lot of work. I'm not underestimating Prenga, but I know, like, I want to get to the top of the food chain, innit? And I've got to go through Prenga, I've got to go through Fury. So I'm like working for like the big picture. I'm not just gonna like work for Fury once I get past Prenga. I'm working for the big dogs today. I've got big dreams, innit? So yeah, I want Fury. I want the Fury fight, and I'm working towards that now.
With every round inside camp, Joshua looks sharper, stronger, and more dangerous than ever. Backed by Usyk's team and fueled by unwavering belief, he is treating Prenga as another step towards something much bigger. Confidence is overflowing, the intensity is rising, and everyone around him believes the real target is the biggest name left in the heavyweight division.
I want to create a little army of soldiers who love fighting. All my friends will be fighting mentality, you know what I mean? I don't want people, as long as the environment is one that is positive, I can stay. I'm working hard. I've got to say what I feel. I want to win. I want to do what I'm supposed to do. So it's nothing personal against Prenga. It could be anyone. It's not a warm-up fight. It's someone I really want to beat. I want to do it in good fashion as well. I want to go in there and showcase my skills. That's what this camp's about, is improving myself.
Eddie Hearn has been watching Joshua's training from day one, and what he sees keeps raising expectations. Joshua is improving not only physically, but mentally, sharpening every technique and building unstoppable confidence with each session. From brutal gym workouts to focused preparation, every detail is coming together. Hearn believes there is only one way to describe it. Joshua is in the best shape of his life.
Him last couple of days in camp, and like people always say, you know, how's he looking? Or you know, he always looked great in camp. Like you turn up, the bloke's absolutely ripped to shreds. He's training like I've never seen anyone train harder than him. This camp and this team have actually like he's training. I can't explain what these people are doing to you in training camp. Like, you know, he finishes his spar, then he's off doing an hour of, you know, brain stuff. Then he's doing an hour run. Then it's like he's absolutely like he's in the shape of his career.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't always transcend into a great performance, but it gives yourself every opportunity to execute a great performance.
Hearn reminded everyone what Joshua had overcome just months ago. After dismantling Jake Paul, he survived a devastating car accident that also claimed 2 of his close friends. Despite that heartbreaking tragedy, Joshua returned to camp, determined to fight. Hearn says that resilience alone speaks volumes about his character, work ethic, and the incredible potential still waiting to be unleashed inside the ring.
The one thing that I find, and we become so desensitized in today's world where we're actually forgetting that 6 months ago, he was in what was a fatal car accident, right? Where he suffered himself horrific physical injuries. He also lost his 2 best friends.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, how do you even come back from it? But how do you even, 6 months later, how do you even fight again?
Yeah.
And the strength that he's shown is absolutely phenomenal, right? He is. And the reason that you back him like you do, and I back him like I do, is because of the person that he is, which is one of the greatest people I've ever met, right? And I mean, like, so inspiring. Like, I'll sit there.
While Joshua is raising the intensity in his final camp, under the guidance of former rival Usyk, Tyson Fury finds himself surrounded by criticism, has left many fans and experts disappointed, especially with no official broadcast planned and little clarity surrounding the event. Many believe Fury should have fought Dave Allen instead, arguing that if it is truly for charity, he could simply donate from his own fortune.
The fight with Marisvak. He's 46 years old. He's a lovely man, big, tough man. But I've been aware of Marisvak all my career. It's not a boxing match. There's a reason no one's broadcasting it. It's not right. I don't understand the need for it. If Tyson wants to do another camp, his spars will be better than boxing Marisvak. If you look into Marisvak, his last fight was in an MMA cage where he beat up 3 influencers all in one. And I'm not being disrespectful to Marisvak. What a tough, strong man. But I don't understand. Tyson should fight him. If he wants to do a fight, another camp, and sell some tickets, fight Dave Allen.
Is it because he's doing it to give money to the charities?
Tyson's got £300 million in the bank. I don't understand why he's going on Instagram and asking fans to donate.
As both Joshua and Fury prepare through warm-up fights, fresh doubts are beginning to surround the blockbuster everyone has been waiting for. Dave Allen believes these separate paths could end up delaying the showdown once again. In his view, every delay pushes the dream fight further away, leaving fans wondering whether the long-promised clash will finally happen or slip through their fingers once more.
So I don't really like the Marisvak fight / situation. But it's gonna happen, and hopefully ends up with Joshua Fury. But I still got my doubts it'll happen.
Same here. Why have you got doubts?
I've never thought it'll happen. I never thought it would happen. I don't know. I just don't think it'll happen. I never ever thought it would. It's too much to lose for the loser.
Because it will define them completely unfairly. It will be defined. It will define them
for this forever. So I don't think it'll happen. And
no amount of money will make that fight happen, in your opinion.
But hundreds of millions already. What's the point in losing to the other man?
As for Joshua, the way he is approaching his next fight says everything about his confidence and ambition. He insists opponents like Prenga are nothing new, reminding everyone he has faced similar challenges throughout his career and always handled business. To him, this is another job that must be completed before moving on to the bigger target. Joshua fully believes he will get the job done on July 25.
Yeah, but I feel it's good because these fights like Prenga, at this stage in my career, these kind of fights happened early on in my career. But I get the opportunity to relish in good competition, stiff competition, but someone that's supposed to give me a test, but do what I'm supposed to do, boost my confidence. You know, go out there and throw some powerful, mean punches and hopefully do what I'm supposed to do, give me a lot of confidence moving forward into the next chapter of my career, innit? So for me, it is a comeback because last year I had to take some time out. But for me, in my mind, in terms of career focusing, we're just continuing on that journey that we left off on.
Another heated moment came with Joshua refusing to appear in Fury's show after Fury called him out inside the ring. Joshua says he is the landlord now and invites Fury to watch his show on July 25 instead. That response reveals the confidence driving his preparation and the energy behind this camp. His focus is simple: beat Prenga first, then make a statement and call out Fury from the ring.
The contracts weren't signed. I've been in that position before where I've signed contracts with Fury, so I didn't play into the games. I'm not there for games, I'm there for, like, if the contract was signed, I would have got in the ring. I was there on a scouting mission. I want to see what my future opponents are going to look like. I have to take time out to go and analyze my opponents. I saw a lot. I saw some good, I saw some vulnerabilities in there. And then when he asked me to get in the ring, it's a Tyson Fury show. Why am I going to get in the ring at a Tyson Fury show? If he wants to come in the ring when I win, July 25th, feel welcome. Come into my territory. I'm the landlord. I'm going to welcome you into my home. You don't welcome me into your home. I buy your home. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so if he wants, come to Jeddah.
Much of Joshua's confidence comes from the backing of Usyk, something Eddie Hearn has repeatedly highlighted, and Joshua openly agrees. He explains why he left home for Spain to train under the man he calls the best in the world. Working alongside Usyk and learning from him every day, Joshua believes he is adding new techniques that will surprise everyone and shine on fight night.
I loved everyone was talking about, it reminded them of Rocky and Apollo.
Yeah.
Why the switch to the Usyk camp?
So I wanted to get out of the UK, focus. It's a lot of pressure being at home.
Yeah.
I'm local. My phone number ain't changed. My local gym hasn't changed. And what it was is, I feel the level of focus I need needs to be a camp environment. There's great trainers in the UK, but for me it's still local. So going out there was really good. And secondly, he's the best in the world, isn't it? So let's go and see what he's doing, what barriers he's breaking down, what boundaries he's pushing, and if we emulate that in training, I think the results will follow in the ring.
Beyond his training camp with Usyk, Joshua is also receiving advice from respected voices in boxing. One of them is Tim Bradley, who believes Prenga is a favorable opponent and explains how Joshua can apply constant pressure to make him uncomfortable. Bradley says Joshua's experience alone is enough to handle the challenge, but his advice has only added to the growing belief that Joshua is ready to take over once again.
You know, don't get reckless, because he does got pop. But just take it to him, bro, and it should be easy. Easy work. Anyways, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, a little bit of analysis. But this fight really don't need no analysis, people. This is just cakewalk. A cakewalk. You know, but don't train Anthony Joshua like it's a cakewalk. You got to be ready. Again, because anything can happen inside that damn ring. Shit, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest.
Meanwhile, things are far from easy in Prenga's camp either. His manager, Keith Sullivan, claims they have identified weaknesses in Joshua's style and know exactly where to exploit them. He says Prenga has been dominating powerful sparring partners throughout training and predicts the same outcome on fight night. Sullivan even believes they have the power and strategy to finish Joshua before the opening round is over.
They have called me up and been amazed at how heavy-handed and what a hard puncher he is and how much of a beating they've been taking in sparring. So we don't need 12 rounds. We don't need 1,000 punches. We just need 1 or 2 good punches on AJ's jaw to get him uncomfortable. We've seen it time and time again. When he gets hit in the right spot, he gets out of his comfort zone and loses control. And once we get him to that place, KP can step in and take over the fight. It's a really risky fight for Anthony Joshua. And let's look at it from the other perspective. If KP is all the stuff that these naysayers say that he is, and he doesn't have a good record and he doesn't have the skill, talent, and whatever. Why on earth did Anthony Joshua's team?
Responding to Sullivan's bold claims, Spence Oliver backs Joshua without hesitation. He insists Prenga is operating at a completely different level and cannot match Joshua's experience, achievements, or years at the top of the heavyweight division. While he acknowledges Prenga's power, Spence points out that he has never faced elite opponents or proven himself against world-class competition, making this a huge step up in every way.
You must admit that he is at a lot lower level than Anthony Joshua. He's never competed at that sort of level. Anthony Joshua knows what he's going in with here. Your guy is very heavy-handed, yes. But from the footage that you've seen online from him, He doesn't sort of, he's not mixed, and he doesn't seem to be at that level as Anthony Joshua, and I suppose that's where this is all coming from. It's a calculated gamble from Joshua's side of things, because they want a test of some sort, a guy that is heavy-handed, see where Anthony Joshua's
Spencer, why don't you
sitting
just
right now.
say it? Joshua is at a different level than Prenga.
Of course.
As far as you're concerned.
Of course, of course.
But we concede that.
On you go, Keith.
We've conceded that. We don't doubt that.
This is where opinions collide. Spence argues Joshua is operating on a completely different level, but Sullivan fires back with a different perspective. He points to Usyk's difficult outing against kickboxer Rico Verhoeven. Despite the huge gap in boxing pedigree, Sullivan argues that if Usyk faced problems there, then Prenga, a former kickboxer with 20 professional boxing wins, deserves far more respect than critics are giving him.
He's a caliber enough of a fighter that he can take over in the ring and win this fight. That's the point that we've been making.
Look
at Rico versus Usyk. Did you think Rico was on the same caliber and on par with Usyk's talent?
That's a great
Absolutely
point.
not. But look at that fight.
Keith, I was just about to use that as an analogy, actually, when you're talking about guys coming from crossover fights. But Rico Verhoeven, seems to be at a different level, to be totally honest, to your guy, when you looked at that going in.
I mean, the exception doesn't prove the rule. To go to Keith's point, he can use the Rico Verhoeven, but the exception doesn't prove the rule any more than Ngannou making Tyson Fury have a difficult fight and Anthony Joshua knocking him out very quickly afterwards doesn't prove that argument either. Keith's point, I thought he was brilliant in the press conference, because that's what his job is to do, is to do it that way, and I thought it was great. It provided some spice, get Eddie working for his living.
After spending more time interviewing Joshua, Edo Ladipo says his hunger, focus, and mindset have never looked stronger, leaving him convinced Prenga is in serious trouble. Gareth A. Davies shares the same belief, arguing Prenga simply does not have enough weapons to trouble Joshua. He expects Joshua to control the fight from start to finish, much like his dominant victory over Francis Ngannou.
Whether he should come back. There seems to be a hunger there, a drive. He's saying all the right things. He looks good. He sounds good. And I think Prenga is in big trouble. I really do.
Yeah, Kristian Prenga, 35 years old. He's fought a lot of lower level fighters. I had a long study of his record yesterday. The one thing that on AJ, first of all, I agree with you. It's fantastic to have him back. I think Prenga is in trouble. Just straight out there, I think AJ goes out there, and it looks like a Ngannou performance to me, where he'll size him up.
Davies believes Joshua's powerful right hand will be the deciding factor and expects him to win with ease. He even points to the press conference, saying Prenga appeared to swallow hard after standing face-to-face with Joshua, realizing the size and strength he would be up against. Davies is convinced the victory will belong to Joshua, and he expects Joshua to do it in a devastating fashion.
And let that booming right hand go and devastate Prenga, who obviously has a punch. But I saw when Anthony Joshua took his sunglasses off yesterday, I saw Prenga realise his throat moved, and I saw him realise that he's in with a very, very devastating and serious guy who's still very ambitious, to your point. His ambition is very clear. I loved the way he explained the night at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Addy, when he was drawn and called up to go up to the ring by Turki Al-Sheikh, by Frank Warren, by Tyson Fury, and he was playing landlord, not tenant, as you rightly...
Joshua believes this is just the beginning, while Prenga is determined to shock the boxing world. Only one man will leave July 25, with the momentum to chase even bigger fights. Who do you think gets the job done? Drop your prediction in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more boxing updates.